Shrutim Dvanvaditam Gagana Sadrsam Tatvamasyati Lakshamegam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavaditam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nithyanandam everyone, my name is Ma Nitya Prabhananda Swami, Sannyasi Swami of Nithyananda order, initiated by His Holiness Bhagavan Paramahamsa Nithyananda, the living avatar of this modern age, the living avatar, the only avatar. Today, I would like to share something from this book, our favorite book of Nithyananda community, Living Enlightenment. The beauty and power of this book is anything that needs to be said by an avatar, an incarnation that had happened in the past, that's happening in the present, and going to happen in the future is already in this book. I would say it's like a deity, living deity. It has its own intelligence. And even more so unique about this book, anything that you want your question to be answered, you're seeking, you're searching, anything you want to know, answer, just take a moment, have that question in your being, in your heart, and randomly open a page. The book with its own intelligence will share the answer that you need for the day. Like now, when I open, it comes to the page of 423. Guess what? It says the deep spiritual experience. Requirements for spiritual experience. Wow, what a topic. I've been thinking about this, and here you go. I'm going to read a few short paragraphs and share my personal experience, understanding, and even Sakshi Pramana, where I have experienced directly living around Swamiji, the living avatar. So, the deep spiritual experience. Requirements for spiritual experience. For the spiritual experience to happen, two conditions need to be fulfilled. One is that you must be completely open and available to the surroundings. The other is intense energy field. Oh my God. Sometimes, even if you are open, if you are not in the intense energy field, the first cracking of the coconut of your ego does not happen. The first spiritual experience is just like breaking open a coconut. Once the first opening happens, it is not difficult to break the rest of the coconut. The first opening needs an intense spiritual energy field. These two factors are what resulted in my first spiritual experience. I was open and available to the surroundings, and I was in the intense energy field of Arunachala. Swamiji's statement. Fortunately, I was attracted to the beauty of that hill. Normally, if you see a hill or a river or an ocean every day, you will take it for granted. Somehow, I never took that hill for granted. I never thought I knew about it. I was continuously open and available. Understand, being open and available every time, seeing it every morning with the eyes of freshness or with the mind of openness is what I'm calling being open and available. Many times we completely close ourselves to the society. We just come to some conclusion, some understanding that after that we never update our understanding or our effort with the results. Every day, The Arunachala hill was living for me. Every day it was never the same old hill that I saw yesterday. I had a very funny routine. In the morning, when I get up, I would not open my eyes. I would slowly walk from my room to outside the house, holding the parapet wall. I would come out and stand in a place from where I knew the hill could be seen. Only then I would open my eyes so that the first thing that I saw in the morning would be that hill. I'm going to stop that here. It's interesting. I just made a video talking about Kailasha Aadheenam. Swamiji is opening his Aadheenam, his home, Kailasha, here to everyone. And here we are talking about this book. I open a page talking about requirements for spiritual experience, where is the surroundings and the energy field, where completely Swamiji provide that in the Aadheenam. That is one of the reasons. If you want to experience spirituality, if you want to experience enlightenment, if you want to experience superconscious state, if you want to experience manifesting many powers, if you want to experience the best of human life, if you want to experience divinity in you, come and live in the Aadheenam in Kailasha. It has the best spiritual surrounding and intense energy field. Swamiji already prepared that. And it's so ironic. I opened this book, this topic today, and I can tell from my first-hand experience living in Kailasha, living around the living avatar. And here beautifully Swamiji made a statement here that the first spiritual experience is just like breaking open a coconut. Yes, this coconut. And if you see, we move matters, conscious over matters. We move coconuts. If we can move coconut, we can move any nuts. So all I want to say is, definitely Swamiji take us beyond our small little ego, pride, suffering. So for that to happen, Swamiji has created a beautiful, powerful ambience, and also everything that helps to the growth of the spirituality, manifesting powers, including our food. Food in the Aadheenam, 100% organic. Even though it's costly, Swamiji decided that he is not going to feed poison to his children. We who have trusted him and living around him, there's nothing we could add to his life, because he's the provider. He's giving all the best that human beings can experience and want. He's providing us organic food, the food that gives us the state of purity from the local farmers. Imagine food that we buy, we think it's food, but it is not food. We are buying poison, we are buying plastic. There's ones like these days, trust me, if you're in America, you get a bread, like pita bread. It just doesn't even get bad. You can just leave it outside for 2 weeks, 1 month, it still looks fresh. What's in that bread? Full of chemical, full of poison, and we are eating that? This is crazy. So, what we have here, it may have little, bugs and everything, but it's pure natural. It's fruits. Doesn't have poison. Come on. And on top of it, we also practice to have the best body. We do yoga early in the morning. This body, I can never imagine my body. I can simply now do almost 108 asanas, maybe 2 or 3. I'm still like working towards that. Every morning, Swamiji have trained a teacher, Adinavasi, to train us, and simply providing it completely for free, because his mission is to raise the humanity to give us the experience of superconscious state, experience the divinity in us. You should come and see, you should come and experience living around the avatar. We manifest powers, we manifest Shaktis. It is too cool. And our clothes, our basic needs, everything Swamiji provides. Even our luxury needs, Swamiji gave us. And he gave us the signs how we can manifest what we want in our life. He never makes us to be dependent on him. He empowers us. He gives us the exposure. He allows us to explore. He only removed the conditions from this unconscious society who tell, oh, for most women, Asian women, you have to be like victim. When you cry, that, powerless. With Swamiji, always in the space of powerfulness. He never let us to be in the space of powerlessness. But society always tried to manipulate, make us to be in a space of powerless, dependent, poverty consciousness. Even if you have money, you feel like you don't have money. Sannyasis. Even if we think we don't have money in the bank, if we don't have, but we know how to manifest. So we love rich. Rich means inside richness. When inside is richness, healthy, blissful, simply all the right things will follow the outside, outer world. So I'd like to invite all of you on May 1st, 2018, SadaShiva program. That program is to prepare, to help you to move into the Aadhi Kailasha, live around the living avatar, live around beings, enlightened beings, live as God manifests Shaktis. Any question to come? What it needs for you to become Adinavasi, to live? Nothing is needed from you. Just bring yourself. Basic requirement. Just we want to make sure the community is safe. So have a background check clear, and get your flight, get your passport. Legally everything okay. Come and be there. Live with us. That's all. Okay. Hope to see you there. If you listen to this video, this message is for you. That's the gist from the Living Avatar. Sorry, the Living Enlightenment book from the Living Avatar, the author. Thank you. See you all soon. Nithyananda.